Making history with each new find in Tom's world every time. Tom's on the hunt. Tom's on the prowl. With a can in hand and a curious plan. World secrets to be found in Tom's world now. Tom's World How.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of This is Tom's World Live Hangout. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. What's going on, Kate? Yo. Ain't no party like a Tom's World party. Jeep Girl, how are you? What's going on? So obviously I had an eventful weekend. Got to have my first weekend overnight stay with my goddess, which was awesome to spend time with her now that she's back from her cruise. And I got to go out to a brand new place, a brand new adventure. It was a lot of walking, and I spared you guys a lot of that walking, but especially in the work boots. That was probably not the best idea, but I didn't know if I was going to be going into a wooded area or not, so I decided to. Oh no, Things Network is here. That must be Jeremy. What's going on, man? Robert says, so good of a weekend that we are in Tuesday now. Wow. See, Robert lives in the future. He still won't give us the lottery numbers. I don't understand it. Look, dude, just send me a message with the Powerball numbers. Don't put it on here. No, just me. I need it. But yeah, I went out to Bryn Athyn. That was definitely a cool place. That was like a last minute find that I found in the Bucks County history group on yesterday morning as I sat here having my coffee. Pickle Nick, what's going on? Ray, what's going on, my brother? So I sat here having my coffee and I saw something about that train wreck, and I looked up to see how far away it was. Michael Rambo, I have a question for you, by the way, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. He's been watching Penn State versus Michigan College basketball game on the Big Ten Network. Not my question, by the way. So yeah, I Googled it and I saw that it was only about like 20 some minutes away. I thought, you know what? That's not a problem. I can do that. I did not expect the long walk that I had. It did say it was like a mile walk. That was definitely longer than a mile. There's no way in my mind that was only a mile, especially trying to get out of there because I kept seeing the sun going down and down and down. And I know the parks close at sundown. So, part of the remnants of the Newtown Regional Rail Line. Exactly. Which was part of the Reading Railroad. And then later on was owned by SEPTA. They took over it in the 70s sometime. And then I think it was like 83 or something like that. They closed it down. And then the tracks just sat there till, I don't know, at least like 10 years ago or so, 10, 13 years ago, somewhere in there. Tom's the life of the parties. He's never attended. That's right. If he were to punch you in the face, you would have to fight off the strong urge to thank him. Jeremy says, I'm assuming that's you, Jeremy. I don't know. I can't handle walking a mile hardly anymore. I used to do 7 miles when I was 50 pounds lighter. I would like to be 30 pounds lighter. I mean, even just that would be great. But so it was definitely a cool adventure. It was definitely, as I said, a surreal experience being in that place, knowing what happened and the travesty that went on there that December 5th, 1921, I think it was. It was just horrible. It really was. And Miss Kate was kind enough to send me some documentation to read over, accounting all the little details. So, and I'm still going to get to my question, Mr. Rambo. I see you commenting. There were still tracks remaining around State Road in Newtown, right behind the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. Cool. Chuck Norris. He's the Chuck Norris of Nally's. I don't have quite the beard that Chuck had, but And here comes Nick with his thing he said he was going to say. I don't always drink more than 2 beers, but when I do, I prefer to grate drunk off my ass. I think you meant to say get. Stay thirsty, my drunk friends, or stay thirsty and drunk, my friends. Whatever. Hey, look, I tried. Um. Yeah, it totally threw me off. Anyway, Mr. Rambo. This is your real last name, or is this just like a moniker? I'm curious because if it's your real last name, I have a follow up question. Heather, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. See, Nick, I told you, Heather comes, she hangs out, man. Wait, what? What am I missing here? I missed some comments. So is Things Network Don or Jeremy? I have to go through all the comments now. Oh my God. RJ, what's going on? Thank you for being a new subscriber, man. I really, really appreciate that. I'm just now seeing that comment. I'm going through the comments on the not this side, but the other side of the screen that you can't see, where I can scroll through it. That's Jeremy. Okay. Oh, okay. I got confused when Nick said Don, but then I realized that somebody said, what's your best friend's name?" It was Kate. Okay. But definitely welcome RJ. Man, everybody say hi to RJ. Welcome him in to the Tom's World community. And hopefully you're enjoying my videos. I have plenty of them to look at. They all surround the far northeast Philly area and Bucks County, lower Bucks County. I do have a couple videos that are upper Bucks County and then up into the Poconos as well. I do have one video over in Gettysburg, and now I'm going into Montgomery County. I've had a couple videos there, so I'm spreading my wings, But welcome. It's definitely great to have you, man. So let me see. Did Mr. Rambo answer my question? It's your real last name. Okay. Do you or anybody in your family have ties to the Croydon area? Because when I was younger, I think they were brother and sister who lived in Croydon and their last name was Rambo. I want to say his name was John, but I think I'm being influenced by John Rambo from Rambo, but it might have been John. You're from Florida? Oh, wow. That's awesome, man. It's always good to have somebody from another state. Of course I talk a lot. I have to. If I didn't talk a lot, this would be a very, very boring live feed because I'm the only one on it. But yes, my question to you is: did you have any relatives that lived in the Croydon area, Miss? You're having a beer? Oh God, I'm behind. I didn't even open my beer. Shame on me. Wait, let me. It's bad, bad. Carol, how are you? How you doing? I mean, Mike Rambo. If you don't feel comfortable answering the question, you don't have to. Um, but I was just curious because I did know a family. Um, I think the one guy that I keep wanting to say his name was John. I really do. It's like Jon. Um, I think he used to date my friend Dawn for a little while. My immediate family, parents, brothers, and sisters, came from Parkwood Manor. My uncle lived in Levittown. My aunt lived in Milwaukee. I wonder if there was a branch of the family that moved on. I mean, I'm sure that uncommon of a name, um, but like maybe I don't know. Maybe they didn't live in Croydon. Maybe they lived in Levittown and they just hung out in Croydon. I cannot remember the girl's name for the life of me. Um, I can almost picture her. It's been, God, it's been like what, 35 years, something like that. And I want to say the dude John passed away. I wish my friend Dawn was here because she's the one that dated this guy like long ago. So hopefully she'll pop in at some point and I can ask her, and then maybe we could see if there's like we could have a weird connection there. It's been 84 years since what? What did I miss there? 84. I'm not that old. Carol says I recently learned that Tim Witherspoon lives in Croydon. Really? Huh. Small world, right? I pretty much grew up in Croydon. Um, Freedom, what's going on? Like, I mean, I've lived in Philly pretty much my whole life except for the first 2 years. But I spent so much time in Croydon because I liked it there so much better than here. The I wasn't very well perceived by the neighborhood kids when I was younger. I got picked on a lot and stuff like that. So, oh, the boxer. I got you. I got you. Wow. Why would somebody who's a boxer want to live in Croydon? I mean, it's not bad there. It's been worse, but I don't know. It just seems like an odd place to live, unless he grew up there. Yeah, I mean, Freedom. I had my times in Ben Salem too. Don't get me wrong. More so as an adult, um, and obviously, I spend a lot of time there now with making videos and stuff. I've done a lot of things in Ben Salem. I work in Ben Salem, in the Chamonix State Park. Um, okay, well, I missed the reference you guys were doing to Titanic. I'm sorry. Sounds like I would have liked Buttsville more. No, no. The only good thing of the Buttsville area, and I don't even think it's really in Buttsville, is Hot Dog Johnny's. Man, that place is awesome. It really, really is. Oh, well, Jeremy's going to learn some alien stuff. Um, you have fun with that, man. I'll talk to you later. Um, but yeah, doing that video yesterday, that was actually really, really cool. Um, I think I'd like to go revisit that in the warmer weather too, when it's like a little bit more lush around there. Joe, what's going on? Welcome in, man. Welcome, welcome. Joe is Utterly Insane Productions LLC. I did see that you said you downloaded that game. We're gonna find a day and see if I can figure out how to bring us all in so that we can all learn how to play it together. Because I really think it's going to be beneficial. I think people are going to really enjoy watching us play that, and then we can always take the videos and make little clips of it and stuff like that. Says my uncle lived closer to Levittown, Acme, back when that Acme, which started as a 50s flat roof building, was the 33M building, now American Stores Combo building. Okay, well, I mean, maybe they did live there. I don't know. Maybe they had another relative or somebody else that they moved in with. It was in like New Croydon area, not Old Croydon. Like so, um, on the opposite side of 13, going away from the river or going away from the creek. Yeah, going away from the creek, sort of. Well, no, the creek kind of goes up Newportville, so I don't know. But on that side of 13, not on the other side of the tracks. So when will we do golf it next? I don't know, man. We got to get everybody together for that. That seems to have been a hard thing to do. Um, I mean, golf it's a fun game, and they did have that update. So, I mean, things look a little different. That's Bristol. What I was talking about, New Croydon? Well, well, I guess is Croydon part of Bristol? I guess it is. Um, but see, you have let's just say for sake of reference, you're coming from Neshaminy State Park. Oh, Newportville on the way to Hume. Yeah. Most definitely Bristol. That's where I did the one video of the round ruins in the woods. Was right off of Newportville, and the that one mansion that's no longer there, Sunbury Mansion, I think it was called. But I don't know, Slicer. What's up? That's a new name. Welcome in, man. Welcome to the hangout party of 15. We're all just having a good time hanging out, talking. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Sometimes it's tough, but I do my best. Definitely get better soon, Kate. We need you in these games. Croydon, Newportville, Bristol, Humeville, to me, are all kind of merged together. And before you know it, you're in Levittown. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very, very true. I mean, some areas of it, like especially when you go up more towards like Levittown area, it becomes more commercial. Some areas like Humeville and stuff like that are more residential, which I did do a video on the people that are organizing the Save Humeville Hill thing, and I'm pretty sure they're still going. I just don't know where they're at. I haven't really touched base with them in a little while, and I really should. I should get an update, maybe do an update video, see how far they've come, and what they've been able to accomplish, or what setbacks they've had and stuff like that. But that was really cool meeting those people, and they gave me access to a bunch of pictures, which I put into the video as well. But I did do a couple videos around Humeville there. I would love to get into the one coffee house there, because that was it used to be like a theater type place where people would come to perform, like back in the vaudeville days and stuff like that. And apparently, I think I remember them saying Abbott and Costello were there, and that that Harry Houdini actually performed there once too. So I would like to see if they have anything in the back. Maybe the stage is still back in the back somewhere or something like that. That would be cool. I just haven't reached out to those people yet. I love seeing the interaction of everybody in the comments, so that's awesome. Well, funny you should mention that dojo, Nick, which I will not pronounce it the way we have been. I do intend tonight on showing everybody my version of Serobia. I tried to do it last week. It didn't work, but I tested it out earlier today, so it should work, so that I could show everybody what our pickle world looks like in Minecraft, but in particular focusing on the Serobia garden part, so I could show everybody the recreation that I did of it. It's not complete yet. It's got a few things that need to go, but for the most part, it's there. It's recognizable as Serobia to anybody that knows it. See, Freedom says, I know one abandoned mall. It's Neshaminy. Well, yeah, it's mostly abandoned. I think they're supposed to knock down half of that, and they're supposed to be making like apartments in there or something like that. I wish they would do that with Franklin Mills. And the half of the mall that I wish they would tear down would be the half with the Walmart in it, so that people stop clogging up that intersection. Oh my God, it's such a pain in the butt. It really is. Serobia Garden is lovely. It is more than lovely. It is my Zen spot. It is where I go to collect myself. Chris Bender, oh my God, $17. Holy crap. Thank you, my friend. I didn't even see. Did you comment before that, or did you just come in and donate? Wow. Either way, thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. Today is the evil bitch's birthday. She'd be 58, and I hope what I did is karma. Oh, well, yeah, that's what you were talking about the other day. You were saying something about that. You'd have to tell us about it. Um, it's only mostly dead. It's only mostly dead. Mostly dead is not all the way dead. Hello? You hear me in there? What you got that's so important to live for? He said to Blave. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Eagles, Eagles, man. I can't wait to see this game. It's going to be, I believe they said it's going to be in New Orleans. So, or if you're from there, Nolans. Um, yeah, this is going to be an interesting game. Absolutely. I really would have rather have seen us go up against the Bills rather than go against Andy Reid and the Chiefs. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, they're in the Super Bowl. Yeah, yeah. No, Kate, I did not. I did not. So my birthday is let's see, 1 week and 4 days from now. So not this Friday, but the following Friday, I will be turning 50. I don't like that, but it's better than the alternative. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I did it, of course, you know me, I'm not going to put anything like expensive on there. Be stupid little things, but yeah. Chris has a wish list for his birthday. Can't publish it in public places. He's got the real dolls, He's just See, I am 35. I am divorced, and I do live in a van down by the river. You're still in your 20s? Man, I wish. I wish I could go back to that. Man, if I was still in my 20s, my son would still be young. I'd still be taking him out to little playgrounds and stuff like that. Man, that was such a great time. It really was. Now my son's 27. He's not a kid anymore. Yeah, Slicey might be the youngest one here. Freedom turns 30 in October, so he's still in his 20s for now. Get me an over the hill 50 plus kit. Comes with a cane with a horn. My dad, and a mirror on it. My dad has one of them from when he turned 50. I actually just saw it not that long ago. I was moving stuff around in his room. Nick is 17. Wow, I could buy that. Anyway. Let me see if this is going to allow me to share my screen for Minecraft. There will be no audio from it because of the way this thing works. See, share screen, application, share. You know what? Let me do this. Let me go. I can add myself there. Look, I'm on there twice. I'm up there and I'm right here. It's just I have longer hair up there. However, I can't see the comments on the screen anymore. But I do have my laptop open. So I can still see the comments when I look over. All right, now let me see if I add to see. Oh, look at that. See, now it's working. All right, let me make it full screen there. And let me go into the Minecraft. So you can see right here on the right side, that's my character. Yes, I tried to make it look like me as much as I could. It even has a gray goatee with the brown hair, and it's wearing a Tom's World shirt. And let me bring this up. I think I have to change it to daytime. I think it was starting to get to nighttime when I left here last. Yeah, so. Well, it helps if I don't spell things wrong. There we go. All right, let me go straight up. Do not pay any attention to this castle. It had nothing to do with Serobia. But this did. Look at this. Yeah, no lava, Robert. So, like I said, it's not finished. There's a couple of paths over on the right side over there that I did not put in yet. There are still some trees to put in, but we have the chessboard. We have the area where the 3 playing cards are. We have the reflecting pool as it was back then, as well as the fountain on the wall. Yeah, the chessboard's there. We got the line of trees, and it's the right amount of trees too going on the side of the garden. Again, pay no attention to the wall over here because that's not really there in person. I will eventually make this into what Serobia used to look like. But we can go down and take a walk in here. See, there's a little fox running around. So here we have that little raised brick area where there used to be a bench and with the tree growing behind it. We have the 2 spruce trees growing right here by the pillars. The pillars are there. You can't hardly see the other one. We have the chessboard with a frog hopping around or a toad hopping around over there. And the chessboard is accurate too, of course, the right amount of squares. And then we have these pillars over here. One of the trees by the pillars. I didn't get them all yet. We have the center where the hostas are. And, well, apparently some of them got ruined. I wonder who could have possibly have done that. I can't even imagine. I don't know anybody that ruins anything in the Minecraft world, so I couldn't tell you who did it. Not mentioning any names, Nick, but yeah. So we have the sundial right here. It's not accurate. I couldn't make it very accurate, but I did my best. We have the wall. Don't mind the fence from here over. It's there right now to keep things out of the garden when nighttime comes, monsters come out and stuff. It's also to keep sheep out of here because they keep eating the grass. But you have that pig just came right through a hole in the wall. Gee, again, I wonder who might have had put a hole in the wall. I don't know. Somebody likes to destroy stuff in my pickle world. But, we have the little steps going up. We have the little rigid wall up top. Here is the reflecting pool. There's some fish in there. Here is the wall fountain. This this right here is supposed to be Humpty Dumpty, but we can't get curves in Minecraft. It's all blocks. So I did my best. It's a different texture, and it's right where Humpty would be. We have the raised bed garden here. The flowers are why does that look different? Like it's coming out of something weird. I don't know. I'm not going to focus on it. We have the 3 small trees here that are there. Let me see what's going on. Pig in a hole. It's like food. Yeah. We have the little pond over here. With some frogs in there or toads. Got the pillars over there, like I said. And the only reason the fence is going all the way around, like I had mentioned, is because it's to keep things out, mostly. Just to give a brief tour of the rest of it, even though it doesn't have anything to do with Serobia. So we have this castle. I built this castle. Interiors don't really matter. It's just a bunch of rooms, beds, stuff like that. We have a cat therapy room, thanks to Nick. There's a church over here. We have some farm stuff that we did over here. Kate made most of this. I made the barn, but I did that following a tutorial online. You can see there's a village further in the background there. And here's the church as we fly over it. We made a McDonald's. We made I ate a Chick-fil-A. Let me go down to the ground here. Chick-fil-A. It's got a little drive-through. You can see inside there's tables and stuff. Directly across from here, somewhere. Oh, right here. So for any of the people that are watching, the Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays. It is, and it's not Chick-fil-A. So for anybody watching who likes horror movies, especially horror movies like B movies, um, there was a little movie that came out in the 70s called The Evil Dead, and this is the recreation of the cabin from The Evil Dead. You got the little swing up there. You go in. That's supposed to be a deer head, but limitations of Minecraft. You got the fireplace there. Got the little mirror there. The clock up on the wall. The basement where Henrietta was. Down here, you have the Necronomicon. In the chest, you have a Kandarian dagger. Let's see. And I know this has very little to do with my channel, but I figure I might as well show off and be proud of what we've done. Oops. I keep creating blocks. In the back of the house, and there are bedrooms and stuff in there, much like it was in the movies. In the back of the house, you have the shed where in Evil Dead 2, Ash cut off his hand. Also where he cut off the head of his girlfriend. Supposed to be chainsaws up there. Got chains hanging down, stuff like that. It's really cool. I did also recreate my house that I currently live in, but we're not going to show that because I actually put the street, like the number address on it, so we're not going to do that. This is a little dojo that I made, mostly for Nick, but also if we ever just want to fight each other and stuff, we can fight in here. And again, this was something I made from a tutorial online. Anyway. Oh, and in the back of the wall, going back to Serovia, you will notice first off that the bamboo plants are here. There needs to be more. They'll grow. We also have the little house that's in the back of the wall in the garden. We have the basement, which does open up. And I don't have all the stuff that's actually in the basement now, but the layout of it is pretty accurate. Again, Serovia, so this is back to do with my channel. The inside of it, again, I don't have everything that's on the inside of here, but it is pretty accurate to size and scale. There is a door out the back. We don't have pigs there. But yeah, I'm eventually going to recreate the barn in this area right here, the barn that was there when Serovia was around. I do intend on recreating the mansion that the Logans lived in right here. And I'll just go on from there. I got plenty of space back here to use, and I can always fill in the water. So, yeah. All right, let me come back here. Get rid of that. And I'm still here. We'll go back to this. There we go. Cool. So that was a tour of my recreation of Serovia Garden in Minecraft. It took a while. I had to keep changing it. I was trying my best to keep everything proportionate. Just catching up on the comments. There's no. Nothing's on fire on there. Well, yeah, with Nick there, we do need a fire station, and we need like the NPCs to be like active. So as soon as they detect a fire, they come out with that fire truck and put it out. Because this man is constantly ruining things with lava, or blowing things up, or just destroying a room to try to get rid of things that don't hurt him until he hits them. But this is all the fun of Minecraft. Um, I always fix everything, so it doesn't matter. Everything's fixable. Yeah, they have bees in Minecraft, and bees will generally leave you alone. If you hit one of them, they all start coming after you. This concept eludes Mr. Nick. Um, they have iron golems, which are there to help protect your land. They get rid of monsters and stuff like that. And they leave you alone as long as you don't hit them. Again, you want to see something blow up? Now, Nick can't get in there. Actually, actually, he could. Let me save and quit and get out of there. If I leave it open, he'd be able to go in. Let me close it up here. Okay, now he can't get in. Um, but it's a fun game. It allows you to build things. I've built quite a few things in there. We've all built a lot of things in there. Everybody has helped in doing the finer details of things like the furnishings and stuff like that, which you have to be creative with it. Sometimes steps become a chair or something like that. Or in the case of my house here, we have a wraparound couch. I made that out of steps because they will curve and stuff like that. So it's fun. The other game we're looking into playing is called Gary's Mod. It's been around for quite a long time, much like Minecraft has. I think it's been around longer than Minecraft, maybe. Um, and it has different game modes in it where you could play like separate into two different teams, play hide and seek. You have the seekers, everybody else hides. As the seekers finds the hiders, they become seekers until finally everybody's a seeker or the round ends due to time. They have something called prop hunt, where again you separate into two different teams. You have the seekers and then you have the hiders again, but the hiders can go around the map and any prop that can be moved, they can become that and then go sit somewhere. If they shoot something that's not you, then they lose health. If they shoot you, you lose health. Um, so it's basically like hide and seek. They have a version called Guess Who, where it's just a bunch of non-playing characters walking around, and you just blend in with them. You can become any one of them you want at any time. And the goal is again hiding, basically, in plain sight. All right, Chris, thanks for stopping by, man, and thank you for the donation, the super chat. I really, really appreciate it, brother. You are awesome. American Truck Simulator. Let me see. Get 5M. It's a GTA roleplay. Oh, that sounds cool. Well, we're taking baby steps into newer games. We play these games, we get used to the controls and stuff. Like I happen to use my keyboard and mouse. There are others that like to use controllers and stuff like that. So, all right, Slicey man. Hey, listen, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And hopefully it was entertaining. At least you got to see my Minecraft world anyway. Your first time here. You are a legend, man. Heather, I play Oregon Trail. What do you time travel back to the '80s to play that, or you go back and play it on an Apple IIe? Might as well play Flight Simulator. And where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? No, but I mean, they should remake Oregon Trail, and make it like a newer version of the game, like graphical. I think that would be cool. I think a lot of people in our age range that remember it would probably play it. You bought it on Steam. Well, if you play games on Steam, you could always play with us. We play Golf It. That's on Steam. The Gmod, that's off of Steam. Um, Minecraft is not, but Roller Coaster Tycoon, I remember that. I played that quite a bit. By WWE Raw. I played a couple wrestling games. I had them on. I had a couple of them on the PS2. So that's going back to like what 2007, something like that, somewhere in there. Um, Freedom says he finally got back into Minecraft. Yeah, I watched Tommy play it. My son for a lot of years. I watched him play it when he would come over here. Um, and I had no interest in it at that point of playing it. But I didn't mind watching him, hanging out with him and stuff. But it's actually not that bad. Michael Rambo still has the Penn State game on Xfinity and Tom on my Motorola phone. Hello, Moto. But yeah, Minecraft's alright. I like it. I don't mind playing it on like creative, just building stuff. And I'm sure there's better 3D model games out there where you can build stuff and make it better, like actually have curves and stuff like that. And I just haven't found any of them yet. But if I do, I'm going to get addicted to it. I'm going to start recreating places that I've been in all my videos, and that would be cool. Hello, Moto. Hello, Moto. But yeah, I have some ideas that I've been given for different videos coming up. Have to contact somebody on one of them. Um, um, I'm not going to give away what it is, but we'll say it's part of Northeast Philly. It's a well known place. Has indoor and outdoor venues, and I've been given a contact for that, so I have to look into that. Um, and there's a couple other ideas floating around too. Today, I don't like I sounded like earlier yesterday. What? You don't sound like you sounded earlier yesterday? I don't get what you're saying, man. John Helgerson. Oh my God, how are you, man? I haven't heard from you in a little bit. The garden's been doing all right. It looks pretty with the snow. Um, Somebody has gone around and put a bunch of Tom's World things in the snow. I don't know who it was. It wasn't me. I swear. Um, and if you believe that, I have a bridge I'd like to show you. But no, the garden's been doing well. Humpty's been covered, so he's not getting any moisture in him. He's not cracking apart anymore. Have you heard any more from the people that you were saying that you might know that might be able to help or aid in fixing him? Just curious because that's actually come up. Also, John, Kate, she's gone from the park. She has moved to another state park. We will be getting another park manager at some point. So I guess at some point you're gonna have to talk with the new park manager. But I will keep you updated on that. Like once we do get one. Um, but yeah, and I don't mean this Kate. You know what Kate I'm talking about. She's no, not you, Kate. The park manager at Neshaminy. She has been placed in another park, and we're going to be having another one soon. All right, Carol, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here. Hopefully you had fun. I'm probably not going to be on here too much longer, maybe another 15 minutes or so. So you're not going to miss much. Yeah, let me know when you're going. If you're going to go on a Saturday, like sometime before 3 o'clock, let me know, and I'll make sure I stop by there. If it's going to be a Sunday, let me know, and I can come by on my day off. It's usually when I do my videos, which I don't know if you saw, John. I did do a video on a portion of the canal, just the Tullytown portion. Um, and I do understand now after looking into it why you said we would need bikes. That's a long ride. I don't think I'd want to ride the entire canal towpath all the way up to the Lehigh River. I don't see myself doing that. But it would be fun to bike at least some of it. So I do see what you were saying now. And the last video I just did was pretty cool too. The train wreck over in Bryn Athyn from 1921. Um, that was a really cool visit. Yeah, Tony hasn't said anything. I'm surprised he hasn't been here. I can't do it while I'm on here, Kate. You just talked about it like a half hour ago, or not even like 20 minutes ago. I can't do that while I'm on here. It's got to wait till I'm done. I'll try to sort it out. I have a couple things I got to do here tonight after I get done. I think I might try to get my taxes in. If not tonight, then I got to do it tomorrow. I will put something together. Yes, I will put together a wish list. I will send out the link. I have no idea what I'm going to put on it. Yeah, the spring would definitely be much better. But and I'm sure that place is beautiful in the spring. I mean, even Tullytown was really cool. I'm sure the further up you go, the more beautiful it gets. Plus, you have all the different areas where the different locks are in the canal. Definitely want to see them, and I definitely intend on doing videos on each area, like each little town. I'm going to go like town by town. I the next time I do one, I might go backwards, more towards the Bristol Wharf. I mean, I know it doesn't go all the way there, but Tony, speak of the devil, look at this. You say his name and he comes in. So took my kids to go do some metal detecting yesterday. Unfortunately, Dinosaur Lake is surrounded by homeless camps. It sure is. I counted 10 tarp shelters from the parking lot. Yeah, no, I've seen that. I actually mentioned that to the Philly captain, and that made him want to go there even more. I haven't heard any more from him on it, but I do have another YouTuber that I've been talking to, and we've been talking about doing a collab. And I might mention that to him that like maybe we could do that. He wanted me to do another collab with him, but I wasn't able to do it. Um, but for reasons I can't really talk about. We'll just say it's work related. But but yeah, I might ask him about that. Since the Philly captain seems to not really be too interested, and that's fine. And I don't knock him for it. He's got a lot of things going on, so um, maybe this guy might. Because it's been a little while since I went to Dinosaur Lake, and if I had other people with me, it'd be easier. Um, Yeah, I saw he did a video about the Eagles NFC Championship win. I didn't watch it, but I saw he put it up. Yeah, no, Gnomestead's not here either. That's weird. He usually pops in at least once. Look, now he's going to come in because we said his name. But this would be a great year for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl against Mr. Andy Reid's team. I would just make it that much sweeter. But we'll see what happens. I mean, either way, it's going to be a great game. Listen, man, it can be scary here in the woods in Philadelphia when there's like homeless in there because you don't know what you're walking into. You know, what is that picture? Oh my God, look at that! When's the last time you changed your YouTube picture, Nick? What are you, like 14 in that picture? But I mean, I'd go alone. You know, I fully intend on purchasing a machete for multiple reasons. One, to get rid of the brush. You were like 12 or 13. It was 12 or 13 years ago. Okay. Like to get rid of the brush as I'm going through places, but you know, I mean, it can also be a defensive thing. You know, I've been told that you know it's okay to carry them as long as you're not concealing it. So I just get a sheath and like attach it to my belt. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Robert. Okay, so you were 12 or 13. Um, but I really should do that anyway because you never know what you're going to come across in the wooded areas, and that's where I spend most of my videos. Um, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, zombie protection, exactly. Or I could become Jason Voorhees, kind of, sort of, just a living version of him who doesn't murder people. Who you know, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But I've been told for quite some time that I'm crazy for going around without anything to defend myself with. So, I mean, that would help. And it's easily explainable to have because I would need it as a tool to get through the brush and make my videos and stuff like that. I could be. You just watched the Bryn Athen video today. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was very different, very surreal being there, man. True. A hermit and live on the island like Dragon Ball Z's Master Roshi. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned an island. So it's been brought to my attention, and I did see it on my own as well. This is it this Sunday? Let me see. Let me look at my calendar here. Yes, this Sunday, the Ben Salem Historical Society is having a meeting, and their speaker at this thing is going to be like the guy, the expert guy, to talk to about Burlington Island. So I'm thinking I might attend this. I'm not going to make a video out of it or anything, but I might attend it just to talk to this guy because I want to get some answers. Look at this! I just said Burlington Island. um, I want to talk to this guy and see if we are allowed to just go there or if we have to talk to somebody or whatever. Not that I have a boat to get over there with right now or like a canoe or anything like that. Um, but I do have a friend, Chris, who does come on here sometimes. Chris Mallon, who does have a couple kayaks. Of course, he doesn't live in the Philadelphia area anymore. He moved down south, but he said that we will still get there. Uh, but I would like to talk to him just to get some basic information from him and to listen to his presentation as well. So I think I might be attending that this Sunday. Oh yeah, the train crash. Yeah, I mean, I at one point when I was standing there in that Death Gulch as they call it, and I wasn't recording. I was just looking around. I was trying to picture it in my head, like seeing them, the two of them collide, and the one engine just like kind of lift up in the air like a little toy, as they said, and then come crashing down on the other one, and then and then just coal, the fiery coal, just raining down on everything, setting things on fire. The screams, the horrific scene. Like I was uncontrollably trying to play it out in my head, including the two women that got pinned up against the wall. They said that their screams were louder than the hiss of the train combined with the yells of everybody coming from inside the passenger vehicles, the passenger cars. Like these two women were screaming louder than that. I mean, I can't even imagine. And there's a couple stories from a couple people that I came across. One of which was thanks to Kate, but where they recounted remembering that when they were a kid. It's crazy. Um, well, Kate, I have an Instagram, but I don't use it anymore. But you do know I have a Facebook. You could definitely always post that link that you sent me to my Facebook. Um, or no, I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Maybe if you posted it and tagged "This is Tom's World," maybe it would come up. I don't know. I'm not sure how the page works. I haven't really gone into it. Um, you're going to revive it. You could start a new one if you'd like. That's perfectly fine. Um, I mean, the one I had, I don't know. I didn't really put much stock into it. I mean, early on, I was listing that in the descriptions of the videos, the Instagram as well as the Facebook. But it's just, I couldn't keep up on posting to it. Um, it was enough for the YouTube and the Facebook for me. But if you would like to, you are more than welcome to start a new one. I have nothing against that. Another two famous train crashes were both at the Frankfurt Junction on the SEPTA Trenton line, Amtrak's Northeast Corridor. Wow. I'm telling you, Kate, if you you're the one that wants to be gung ho about that. If you would like to create an Instagram just for This Is Tom's World, you go for it. You go for it. You do whatever you want. You don't do whatever you don't want to do. I give you full permission to have reign of it and control of it. Really? Yeah, I don't. Sorry about that, Tony. I don't really sign in to the Instagram much. Um, I don't know. I've never been big on it. Just like TikTok, I have like three videos up there on TikTok. I don't care about TikTok. If it would have went away when they said it was going to go away for good, it wouldn't have bothered me one bit. Hey, you know what? That's what you got to do. I mean, hey, what are you going to do? I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, I can't. Sorry, we're not going to get into the Rocky impressions, especially with somebody here with the last name Rambo. Let me just say. But all right, well, I guess I will get going because I do have a couple things I got to do here. Heather's still here. Um, yeah, I do have a couple things I got to get done here tonight. Tomorrow it's back to work, so I got to be up at 5:30 in the morning. Um, I'm not going to do that now, Nick. I'm not going to do it. I can't. It would just be too weird. Extreme Philly Fishing is back live this year. Can't wait to see some more local content from him and see if you guys could cross paths for a collab. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that went to Dinosaur Lake, right? Um, I think. Uh, I'm not sure. I can't remember for sure, but I think I did reach out to him one time, and I just got no response. So that was quite some time ago. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Michael. You gotta subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be sure to be notified when I upload new videos or when I go live, which I am doing right now. And then somebody sends something on my phone. Absolutely, Kate. Everyone here is very, very much amazing. I always have a great time coming here and hanging out with you guys. But for now, I got to go. So I guess I will talk to you all later. Make sure you stay safe, stay healthy, take care. Make sure you watch the video if you didn't watch it, that I put up today. Very cool video, very interesting location and story. And keep an eye out for the ones to come. And feel free to go back and watch the old videos, man. I got tons of them. Go back and watch them. If you're bored, just sit there and you're going to smell me later. Okay, well, I mean, I just showered, so it shouldn't be that bad. Anyway, good night, everybody. I will talk to you all soon.